Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back. Hopefully everything is going well and you're having a good time. We're gonna play some more Enigmatica 2 today. Continuing on from where we left off on Thursday's stream. We were working with some storage drawers. You'll all be glad to know that I did do a little bit of tree chopping between streams because boy, oh boy, did we do a lot of tree chopping last stream. And the stream before, the stream before that even. Oh, we've done a lot of tree chopping recently, and it's been invigorating to watch. I know it's been just like so heart-poundingly thrilling to watch me cut down trees with vein miner over and over and over again. Just it really gets something going when you watch someone chop a tree down like that. But you'll be glad to know that I have removed that burden from you, and you no longer have to watch me chop down trees. At least, well, I say that, that's probably almost certainly a lie. We're probably going to run out of wood at some point in today's stream, but hopefully, fingers crossed, before we get to that point, we'll have a tree farm. Maybe. I make no promises. None whatsoever. But at the end of the last stream, for those who missed it, and even just for a recap, for those who were there, we set up a bunch of storage drawers, or we were in the process of setting up a bunch of storage drawers, and between streams, I've done a bit more tree chopping, I've done a bunch more crafting, and I finished up all of the storage drawers. So we've now got all 4 of these arches full of storage drawers. These ones over here are actually hooked up to our AE2 system, and so they have stuff in them. My plan for the start of today's stream is to hopefully get all of these storage drawers here also hooked up to the AE2 system, and hopefully also just full of stuff. That's the plan, at least. The tree chopping is the reason why I want to get into industrial foregoing, to get the tree farm ASAP. Yeah, it's crazy. You need so freaking many trees in this pack. Do you only get 2 planks? Yeah, you do. Okay. That makes a bit of sense as to why it takes quite so long. But also, hopefully in today's stream, I'd like to start moving more of the stuff that we have here over into our base, specifically all of the machines that we have. We've got a lot of like stuff here that needs moving, a lot of stuff here that needs moving. And I'm thinking of having like a central kind of block in our big old room here, like a central area with machines on all sides, maybe dedicating sides to different machines. You know, maybe have a side for mechanism, a side for, I guess, industrial craft 2 for the time being, maybe a side for kind of, for now, I guess, thermal expansion / industrial foregoing, if we need that many industrial foregoing machines. But then at the back, maybe like a mix match of different machines, because we've got stuff from like sky resources, we've got some stuff from nuclear craft, we've got some stuff from actual editions, all of which need to go somewhere but don't really have their own. We don't have enough mods, enough items from those mods to actually dedicate them like a specific side. But we'll see. Hey Varys, welcome. Glad you could join us. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day today. So we need to get basically just more ME cables. And one thing I did do just before the stream started is get some more of this fluid crystal here. So we should be able to make quite a few of these, he says, as he only crafts 4. We should be able to make quite a few of these. And essentially my plan here is to consolidate all of our storage drawers, all of our storage crates, even can't speak today, consolidate the 2 storage crates we have into probably just 1 for now, because I would like to grab this storage bus. Did I just use a rock crusher on the medium storage crate and it worked? That's interesting. But do we have a crescent hammer? And also, can the crescent hammer do this anymore? Oh, we can. Nice. So I would like that storage bus, and I would like to connect that storage bus over here to our other draw controller, and then essentially my plan is going to be to move the ME interface to like a centralized location. It might go on the front or the back of kind of this central area that I'm planning, but basically I just want to hook both of these up so we can access all of the storage drawers from one centralized location. And so if we do something a little bit like this, I should probably switch to hover mode real quick, which does of course just incur that lovely sound from Mechanism, which is just great. Boop and boop. And I think for now we will run this kind of like all the way down and have the wiring run under the floor. At some point in the future we might retune that a little bit. We might make that into Ender.io conduits so we can run them in the floor as opposed to under. But for now, I'm lazy and we don't have any of the stuff from Ender.io, and so we're just gonna do something like this, cover this up like so, like this, and then bish, bash, bosh, look at that. it's as if nothing ever happened. Beautiful. Let's turn off the hover mode. Actually, let's leave it on. We're probably going to need it for this side as well. Now, before I connect all of this up fully, let me see here. So I'm thinking, I was doing a little bit of thinking, as you do when you just sat around doing nothing. And I was thinking I might use marble at the very least for the corners of kind of the central piece here, because I'm quite a big fan of the marble pillars that you can get in Chisel here. They look quite nice, especially when you go too high like this. And so my plan, essentially here, if we can get past the lag, is to have a centralized area. Let me just find the center of the room. I think this is dead center right here. Yeah, that makes sense. And then, how big is this thing? Is it like 31 by 31? Did we go? Also, hey, W Tookie, welcome, my friend. Glad you could join us. Welcome back. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll go like here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and then like here. That gives us a 9 wide, and it gives us like a nice width around the outside still, but does give us plenty of space to put down quite a lot of machines. And so we'll do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and counting with Isaac has been renewed for a 7th season, airing right now, live. And we'll also go like here. I'll probably get rid of the middle ones, but I kind of want these to be the pillars on the outside edge. And I think we'll go 3 high just to make it a bit more interesting. I don't want to go 3 high. I might go 2 high just so you can kind of see over it still. But but then again, 3 high does give us more working room. So I'm kind of thinking if we do something like this, and I don't know why I'm doing these middle ones because I do want to get rid of these. At least temporarily. I might put them back at some point. Do I want to get rid of them? Bit indecisive today, I guess. We'll leave them there for now, and we'll see how they look. But essentially, what I'm thinking here, guys, is that if we, for example, go and grab some apples so we can fill up our hunger, but then also go and grab some of our machines, we can start moving those in and hooking them all up to the system. I know for a fact I've got apples somewhere here. There they are. We can't hear game sounds. This is true. I have muted the game sounds. There you go. Now you should be able to hear the... I'll give you this sound clip just because I feel bad now that you didn't hear it the first time. Oh, so good. Thanks for the heads up. Mr. Isaac, if you feel like sharing, I'd enjoy listening to the game sounds too. See, that cost extra. You've got to subscribe with Twitch Prime. If you want access to the game sounds, give it a try. If you hit that button at the top, it will unlock game sounds free of charge. All right, so I think probably best off starting with mechanism. I was a little dubious about moving any of these things, but none of this is working right now anyway because we've moved the storage drawers in the AE system, so everything is pretty much just backed up at this moment in time. So we'll grab all of this stuff here. Probably not the best idea to have hover mode on all the time, right? I am subscribed. That's see, that's a good question. If you're subscribed and you can't hear them, that might be my bad. I am subscribed. Oh. Astral Sorcery pillars are much better. You reckon? Are these not Astral Sorcery? These are Chisel. What do the Astral Sorcery ones look like? I'm always intrigued to try out new things. These look quite nice on their own. If the Astral Sorcery ones are better, and apparently according to Mr. Ninja himself, they are, then I am very much so down to give those a try. Let's have a look. Boom, boom. Which ones are Astral Sorcery pillars? Marble Arch. Oh, these ones. See, they are, but they don't work. I don't think they're thinner. And they don't work in the situation that I kind of have here. Like, they look nice in buildings, but here I want to be able to kind of completely enclose our machines and not have, like, any wires or machine sides showing, if you know what I mean. So, they're not gonna, I don't think they're gonna work too well in this scenario. I always type in spruce. It's dark oak, right? Do we really not have any dark oak? Or is it in... No, I did change this, so this is now accessible from the AE system. Are we actually just completely out of dark oak? No. No. Is it in my extra slot? It's not. That's always my first go-to now, is my extra slot. We don't have any. That's annoying. That's rather annoying indeed. In that case, let me try... I try like a temp block for now at least. Because essentially what I want to do here is I want to have my machines, I think, kind of indented by one. And so if we do something like this, and I might even go into the floor again so we can kind of have this effect here where we don't see the edge of the blocks, right? So like if I did something instead, I did use the vein miner key there we go. If we did something instead like this, and also I'm going to risk it and change this to fast mode. Hopefully I'm not going to pay the price for that. But if we do something like this, what we should... I still have the same issue, right? I'm guessing doing this doesn't change anything. No, it just moves it there. Okay. See, that's why I'm paying the price for it. Essentially, I'm just gonna put these mechanism machines in. That does kind of create a bit of an issue there, though, right? I don't know if I want them to be like right here, right at the front. I kind of like the idea of them being indented a tiny bit. But that does mean we're gonna have this issue where from one side you can use it and from the other side you can't. So I'm not quite sure. I can hear that I am subscribed. There you go, see? It works. Yeah, the Astral Sorcery ones is not great because they're not wide enough, really. There's not really any. The unfortunate thing is there's not a machine that like works from both sides that we could put there. I don't think. No, I think I definitely want them to be like indented a little bit. I think we'll just make it work, I guess. And by that, I mean like what we'll probably do is put something else here, maybe. Use facades. How would facades help though? Use chisel and bits. How would chisel and bits help though? Like I want to have, the thing is I want to have here like 4 machines from one mod lining this way and then 4 machines from another mod lining this way, and they're going to overlap with this block here and thus cause like an issue. So I think and the only way to solve that is kind of bring them forward, right? Bring them forward by 1 so they're in line like this along the front. That would work, but I don't think it looks as good. Although it might look fine. Actually, now that I think about it, it might be okay. And not worth the hassle that I'm trying to put on it. So you know what? Sure, yeah, let's do it like that. Just to make life a little easier. Also, I think I might just make more... I might make more metallurgic infusers as well. Like, so we have one kind of for each different material that you can put on the left here. Like, you can put redstone in, you can put coal in, you can put diamonds in, you can put obsidian in. And so if we have like 4 metallurgic infusers here, I think that would work nicely. Just thinking ahead a little bit, and if you want to kind of automate stuff with applied energistics, having all 4 of these here, and also just in general, it'd be more efficient, right? Make the pillars 2 on each corner. We could dig them in by 2, but I don't think that would look quite as good. Also, hey, Doctor Who, welcome. Glad you could join us. The official Doctor Who, I know, right? Crazy. And then we'll do something similar on this side as well. I don't think I love these in the back, but we can fix those, right? We can change those in the future. And then we will have multiple factories here eventually. For now, we've only got the 2, but we'll also have 4 at some point in the future. And then for now, we'll just throw you like here. And it's not going to look great right now because we don't have enough machines to kind of flesh this out fully. But eventually we will, and it'll be nice. And the idea here is that we can kind of hide everything inside, right? So on the outside, you see all of the machines from all the different mods and everything just kind of works. But on the inside and behind, you have all the cables powering everything, moving fluids and items and liquids around. And then, you know, also auto-crafting if needs be. All that kind of stuff, hopefully. Could add a chisel and bit layer to the outside of the column. This column? You mean like, oh, you mean like on this side so it hides what's there? Like if we moved this back by 1 and then kind of covered it up? Is that what you mean? You should make the bridge to the platform fancier. Well, I want to get rid of this, is the point. One thing I do want to do today is, or maybe today, maybe like next stream, is start producing a lot of dirt and grass and surrounding our little island here so that we can, you know, so it just looks a bit more realistic, so we're not like a floating cube. But yeah, I do want to get rid of all this. So whilst we could get rid of the, I'll try and make the bridge look nicer, at the same time, I think it would just be a waste of time almost, because we're going to change it pretty soon anyway. Rather than just cobblestone. Yeah, I know it's like I say, it's not permanent. It's not staying. It's going. Can you make the Ender generator, or is that stupid expensive? Ender generator. Is that the one from Industrial Craft? And by Industrial Craft, I mean Extra Utilities 2, this one here. I think we could make it. Or do you mean the one from Ender.io? The one from Ender.io is not super bad. It does require an Enderman head, but I think we've got one. And then the Ender generator from Extra Utilities 2 requires Ender Pearls, Obsidian, a furnace generator, which does require a machine block, which is a little pricey, but it's far from stupid. It's definitely within the realm of doable. And so we could, I guess, put like, we are getting, I think we've got a few blaze powder. Not blaze powder, we've got a lot of blaze powder, a few Ender Pearls. And so making like Eyes of Ender wouldn't be crazy, I don't think. Let's have a look. How many Ender Pearls do we have? Of course, we've still got the issue of this. We've got 20 Ender Pearls. And if I'm not mistaken, they do last a good couple of minutes, the Eyes of Ender, and do produce quite a lot of power. But I don't know if that's really a good long-term solution. At least not at the moment. We don't have like an Enderman spawner going. So, Mr. Ninja thinks we should do like 2 pillars in. So you're thinking we should do something like, first of all, empty my inventory out and then get some more marble. But you're thinking like, let's make sure I get rid of what I don't want to have on me here. Where did I put my marble? Did I use it all? No. No, definitely not. Did I get rid of my marble? I mean, we could make more very easily. Oh, it's in here, you're a fool, Isaac. So you're thinking like this? Have like 2 pillars in, like that on all sides. That could look quite good actually, and then just have machines running along. Maybe get rid of the central pillar at that point. And maybe turn off fast mode as well so you don't break the floor entirely, Isaac. At that point you can have the machines like in by one from the outer pillar, but not in too far. I quite like that. I can get behind that. And then the same on this side like this. Again, I don't know if I love the, well, I mean, I can tell you right now, I don't love the cobblestone. But that's fine. That's fixable. But I do like this idea, though. This looks good. And I'm thinking, of course, we'll have the, I don't know, though. I also do quite like the idea of having this central pillar as well, almost. I don't know, at that point, though, I feel like you should have this, right? Like that. At that point, you know, you run out of space for machines. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm just thinking of where I want to put my crafting terminal, because I'm thinking of putting it right here at the front. Now, to do that, I would like to move that now, if possible. Do I have enough cable? I think the answer is almost certainly no. I do not have enough ME cable. Thankfully, again, we do have what it takes to make at least a couple more. I think 41 should almost certainly be enough. And then after that, we just need to get ourselves some facades. Are they called facades? What are the ones that are called? Are they just covers? No. What are the covers called that work with applied energistics? Hey, the Danish editor. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us once again. Welcome back. Because ideally here, what I'd like to do is I'd like to have this, of course, run through the floor like that, up here, and then have my crafting terminal be right there on the front. Kind of centered. That's the idea, at least. Let's turn on hover mode. There we go, so we don't fall. Good stuff. And then we'll just run this underneath for now. Facades? I couldn't seem to find them. They aren't in JEI. How does one go about making those, then, if they're not in JEI? Trying very carefully not to break these out here, but I keep messing this up. Swaps lols, welcome, glad you could join us. Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I always feel like I'm not, but welcome, glad you could join us. Hope you're having a good day. And then where's the... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. I can see the draw controller. It's so close. A facades are formed, are any blocks surrounded by 4 cable anchors. Okay. What the heck are those pylons in the middle of your house for? We're building like a central area for machines is the idea here, because although we've got this nice open area, we need to actually start to fill it with something, which is the idea right now. AA43 says Isaac Cam with the shocked face. Have you been away for a little while? But welcome, glad you could join us. And yes, there is a camera. It's me. All right, that should be enough. And then, yeah. So at this point, what we should be able to do is grab our crescent hammer, just kind of pick up everything that's here. And by that, I just mean all of the AE2 stuff. We are gonna have to find a place for this, which is gonna be awkward. I think for now, I'm gonna do an even more awkward thing, and that is something. Hover mode, please hover me. There we go. I'm gonna do something like this. I'm gonna connect up the storage bus like that, and then I'm going to also connect up the energy acceptor through the floor like this. It doesn't look good at all, but it works temporarily at least. Might as well take this back as well. It's not necessary. But that way, that's all hooked up and ready to go. And so now if we throw down the crafting terminal at the front, everything should be good. And before he runs out of fuel and suddenly falls, we do also have the squid ring. I've been trying not to use my jetpack. Like, I keep turning it off. We've got loads of fuel. I keep turning it off and relying on the squid ring for, like, indoor flight. It's only really when I want the hover mode that I switch on the jetpack. Nice, look at that. Cool. And then I guess for the time being, of course, if this is going to be on the inside of the pillar, we can always move the crate. Am I blind? Is my crate inside the crate? Is that what's happened to you? And thus not accessible? I guess, actually, for now, we can just do this, right? I was going to say we could move the crate and put it, like, inside behind here, right? Just kind of have it there, which will be hidden eventually. And that is kind of the plan. But for now, that works just fine, what we've done. So apparently, we want the cat cam. She's not here, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would give you the perfect cam. Better chisels and bits, better chisel/bits, some thin walls on there and make it a room. It looks weird a second. It looks weird right now because it's not even close to done. It'll look good when it's done, trust me. Trust me. How are you doing today? I am doing good. I'm doing good. So I need cable anchors. So these guys right here. Apparently I need a cutter, which you might already have actually. Yeah, for some reason JEI doesn't like the tool not being... Excuse me? This doesn't work? No? I'll try iron real quick. I feel like that should work, no? No? Different cutter? It's there, nether quartz cutting knife. We can try the Certus quartz one, I guess, but it does specify the nether quartz one should work. I will try this one, though. That one does work. Okay, that's odd. Seems like a bit of a recipe conflict. But anyway, so you in the middle, and then you guys all around the outside. Nice. Okay, so now we should, hopefully these connect. I'm going to be very annoyed if they don't. Applied Energistics. What are you doing to me? What? What is that? Right there. Like, what in the... It's not even the right shade of white. Like, what? What? How? Jesus. Oh. Ugh. Maybe if I... No. That was optimistic, wasn't it? Okay. So that didn't work. Annoyingly. Is there any other kind of cover that maybe works? Like, by chance, do the structure ducts from thermal expansion work just by some lucky coincidence? I'm gonna try, just in case. No. That's awkward. It used to be that the like the forge microblocks ones worked. I guess we could maybe chisel and bit it, right? Trying to cut metals with a glass cutter. It says it works in JEI. You could chisel and bits, but it'll occupy blocks around the cable. Really? Katie Bolter, hey, welcome. Glad you could join us. Endwire conduits and facades. Yeah, like, the only problem there, I guess, is that you can't put... the Endwire conduits won't connect to this, as far as I'm aware. Let me try chisel and bits then real quick. Is it true that the chisel and bits, like, I don't know, because these, I don't think the stuff from Applied Energistics takes up a full block, and so I have the feeling that we might be able to chisel inside the same block, maybe? I don't have my bag. I don't have my bit bag. Please, save me. That was not what I intended to do. Please. There we go. Okay, that's better. So can I, like... No. Yeah, no. That sucks. We can't, like, chisel in the same spot. The cable takes an entire block with chisel and bits. Why? Like, you can walk in it, which is what my thought process there is, that you can walk within the same block, and so maybe, just maybe, you could also chisel in bits inside the same block, but apparently that's not the case. Ah, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I'm most annoyed at this, though, the freaking facade there. We could try with a different facade. Like, it might work with... Excuse me, where's my cutter? It might work... I also don't want to use nickel. I would like to use iron. Like, maybe just, like, plain marble or something might work. I just want to see if it's like if it's like a full-on problem, like we're not gonna be able to use any of these, or... Yeah, so that works. I guess it might just be a problem that affects, like, blocks that have a connected texture, maybe? Let's see. If we were to try... I quite like this marble pillar as well. I don't like it as much, but it's not bad by any stretch. Let's try this one. If this one works, we can always kind of, like, mix it up. Oh, that one does work. Can I? Oh, okay. So I'm thinking what I might do then. Oh, I fudged that up, haven't I? These are not the right. I hate this, by the way, the fact that the different colors are there. It does work in that regard. What I might do is I might have, like... What? The colors are all off. I was gonna say we could have, like, the center pillars be different. But, like, I don't even know if I like this, honestly. It looks a bit bad. Now that I look at it, like, all down like that. I don't love it. Is there another one we could possibly go for? I would like this to work. I'm assuming that all of the marble pillars don't work. Unfortunately. Yeah, you can see it, like, on the texture. Like, I don't know how well that comes across on Twitch, but you can see it's, like, it's fudged up before I even put it down. So it looks like any marble block that has a connected texture aspect to it, or just like a little anything different, is just broken. Is that perhaps an issue with the texture pack not recognizing the textures? Does it look weird in the vanilla texture? I'm not going to try it because it takes too long to load the texture pack in and out, but I would assume that this is not a problem with the texture pack. I'd assume it's a problem with the way Chisel has changed the way it textures its blocks, and thus that's, like, affected and changed the way that Applied Energistics, like, someone has not, like, accommodated for the other person. You'll need more monitors for pattern. Yeah, this is true. This is true. We'll have them, like, either side. The extra pattern, the extra terminals, that is. For now, though, I just want this one. Or we could put, like, above and below, even, if we wanted to. We could have, like, the full pillar. But still, I kind of want them... Yeah, I could see them all going in this column here, like having just 3 terminals there. One for crafting, you know, one for the normal terminal, and one for just, like, fluids and whatnot, maybe. I'm kind of annoyed, though. Like, I really want these to be embedded in. I think that could look cool. I wonder if the Astral Sorcery ones do work. I do quite like the polished marble. That's quite nice. Like, I'm going to be annoyed if these pillars work in some bizarre fashion. No, those ones don't work. So again, they're kind of like a weird half block. But, like, maybe these ones will work. These look quite interesting. No, that's not right. They work, but I still don't love it though. I just really want a pillar-looking block. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there are any that are not from Chisel. And Chisel seems to be the ones that are broken. We could try the Marble Arch. I also don't know if that one's going to... Do they connect? No. Regular stone pillars, maybe? I have a feeling, like a pretty bad feeling, that any chisel block that we try and do this with is just not going to work. Like if I take regular stone here, chisel it into like a pillar of some description, or even just like this right here, this normal stone, because there was no stone pillars that look sfaxed. Like I have a feeling we're gonna get the same result where they just don't, it's broken in the way that it's set up, which really kind of stinks, if I do say so myself. Is Ender.io in the pack? If so, just use the paint machine. So that is definitely a possibility. We can use the paint machine. The problem, it's a very small problem and not really too big of a problem. But the problem is that like these blocks, the Ender.io cables don't connect to devices, right? So if we were to make some ME conduits from Ender.io, unless it's changed in the newer version, which I don't think it has. I'm also pretty sure we do have some conduit binder. I thought we did. Did we not get some as like part of a reward, or did I not claim it? Maybe we don't. Either way, it shouldn't be too hard to get, right? Yeah, we see some clear. Like, but anyway, they don't connect. The ME conduits don't connect to the devices, and so we could have like a cable here that we could cover up, but we wouldn't be able to cover up this one here, which would be annoying. And like I say, eventually, if we're going to have all three monitors here, it's not going to work. It's just going to look weird and have, like, there's going to be no pillar there whatsoever. Are you 100% sure they don't connect to the terminal? Yes. No, I'm not actually, no, it's like 98%. But I'm sure enough to not test it, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to work. Anyway, we'll get rid of all this. I guess we'll come back to it. For now, I'm just going to leave it like this, and we'll fix it in the future. What we could do temporarily to make it look better, like if we're going to cover it, and the covers don't work, we could just do like this, right? And just go around it for now, and have another marble pillar at the bottom there. Like that. Again, it looks looks a little janky, but that's fine. And of course, that's broken now. I'm a fool. I need to get the extra cable ready before I disconnect it. I'm willing to bet that we could cover this up. I bet the wood one works. I guess there's only the option of moving the terminal into a wall, but like it's in a wall here, you know, like this is a thing. It just looks weird because it doesn't have like, you know, the stuff around it kind of filled in is the only issue, right? That's the only thing that makes it like weird. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna have to do for now is the long and short of it. Unfortunately, it's just gonna have to stay like that for the time being. So let's move you. Just gonna put this here for now. I'm not gonna leave it there though, because we need to put in the extra double layer of pillars here. And then I think this back wall is going to be the wall that has kind of like miscellaneous machines on it, because we need to put down things like the rock crusher and the rock cleaner, as well as stuff like the nuclear craft, alloy smelter and whatnot. But they don't, again, we don't have enough items or enough machines from those mods to give them kind of their own wall. Even like the atomic reconstructor, which I don't know if that's going to be able to go in, simply because of the fact that it's kind of like the way you trigger it's a bit weird. But for now, let's grab all of these kind of miscellaneous machines. I think forestry does have enough machines, but I don't know. We're kind of running out of space to put things, right? Isaac isn't seeing my message. What did I not see, Ninja? Check the picture gallery on Discord, Isaac. Let's have a look. Okay, I see what you're saying there. He does not mean what I have done here. He means he has indicated a different method for pillar orientation. Ninja has suggested that we attempt this orientation here. So we have the pillars diagonal like this, thus getting rid of the need for that center slot. I think it achieves the same thing, but I like it. It also gives us a bit more like leeway in here with like cabling and stuff if we need to bring something in there. Yeah, I like it. Again, I'm not sure about the middle pillar yet. That's kind of just a work in progress, but who knows? PogChamp. So what is it, like here and... No. Here and here. Those are not... Are they the same marble? Yeah, they are. These just connect weirdly when they're horizontal. Senpai noticed him. Oh. I'm annoyed at that marble thing, though. I'm really annoyed that didn't work. Oh, I feel like we can never have nice things in these mod packs. You know, you try and make things look nice, and the game says, no, you will not have things that look nice. That is not how this works. And then there's you. So yeah, we're gonna have like a few forestry machines here. I wish we had another sky resources machine that we could throw on the end now. I guess for now we'll just throw it on the alloy smelter from Nuclear Craft. And again, we'll fill in like underneath and above this with some form of block at some point. That's probably not going to be cobblestone. And then I think this leftmost wall here, we can probably delegate to being, I don't know, like, do we want to have like the fusion table in there? Possibly. Oh no, I guess we do need Industrial Craft 2. I don't think, do these break, chat? Level with me? If I break these, are they going to turn into machine blocks? So I need a wrench for this? I don't think I do. But I'm also very uncertain. And will be annoyed if they do require a wrench. Big chance they break into blocks. Like, into machine. Like, sometimes there's a config in Mechanism that they break into, in Industrial Craft 2, sorry. That they break into machine frames. This one can't, because it didn't require a machine frame to get there. And these definitely can't. And also this can't either. Fine, I guess it's not worth the risk, right, of trying without the wrench. Fine. Even though I'm going to assume that the pack creators have been nice. Really, we don't have any bronze. Yes, they break into machine frames. Okay. Okay. In that case, then, I will not attempt it as much as I wish to. Instead, we will go and make some bronze ingots over here. Are you guys still making? No, you're all out. Okay, cool. So I think it's like 4 copper to 1 tin, right? Is the recipe there? Let's turn that off for a second so it doesn't pull the tin out first, because I know that tin's going to smelt very quickly indeed. So we'll probably have like Industrial Craft 2 machines on this side, you know, this side here. And then I'll probably save the front here for our first 2 thermal expansion machines, maybe. Including, but not limited to, our igneous extruder over here. Mechanism has a cardboard box which can move stuff. This is true. This is true. We got too many machines, guys. We got too many machines because we also need to, we still need to move this, the sink and the cable stuff. But that stuff, I guess, can go like inside, right? I didn't want the stone there. I want the machine. We can probably put this like on the inside of the cube. It probably doesn't need to be on the outside, because for all intents and purposes, it's just acting as a an unlimited water source. You know, we don't need that on display, I don't think. Probably. And we could do some janky channel wiring at the back here to get all of this to kind of set up and do the same thing it was doing previously. You know, with the stone going from here over to the rock crusher and then to the cleaner and all that kind of stuff. We'll get that done with Ender.io conduits like we did before. Thankfully, they don't need to be anywhere near close to each other, which is nice. Hi there, do you guys mind if I post a few links in chat? It depends what your links are to, my friend. There is a rule that's no links without asking the moderator. Gold nuggets. Alright, let's go check on that bronze, shall we? If you post the links, they'll just get deleted. You won't, like, you need permission to post the links. Oh, I see. I like it. I like it. I like it. Thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up from me. For those watching on YouTube who didn't see that, he posted 6 Link emotes. Emotes of the character Link. Thumbs up. Please don't break. Please don't break. Let me get rid of, let me put like, let's make some plates or something. What are we making? Plates, sure. Please don't break. Nice, we got all our machines back. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, cool. YouTube, I know, right? Those guys. Hi, if you're watching on YouTube. Welcome. So yeah, we'll just do like the same as before. I have a feeling we're going to see more mechanism machines. And I guess we could also do like this, maybe? Is it this one that outputs? I think so, right? So we can do that and have those all connect like that. To whatever power source we end up connecting everything else to. Is that all of our machines? It's not. We do, of course, still have this thing. I guess we'll also do like this. I don't know if that's configured correctly. We can test it in the future, I guess, but we'll connect power up to there. It'll pass through to all the machines and work quite nicely like that. I guess we can do the same thing on this side, right? We can have like a mechanism energy cube at the back behind this pillar, connecting power to all the other machines. You should really clean your inventory. Yeah, I definitely should. Let's do that. Let's tidy up some stuff here that we don't need. So we don't need most of this stuff right now. We don't be carrying it around at the very least. I'll keep that. The overclockers we can put in later. So I'll keep the wrench, even though I don't think we need it at this point. We probably also don't need the chisel and bit, but we'll hold on to it for now. Yeah, this is a bit better. Hey, DL Swimmer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you could join us again. Hope you're having a good day. So I'm thinking of putting most of the Industrial Craft 2 stuff. No, my mod naming today. Most of the immersive engineering stuff somewhere else. Like I'm not quite sure where yet. Maybe on like a lower level if we build one. But like I don't think there's really a place for the metal press on the level we've got right now. And so, you know, we'll have to figure that out at some point soon. Please give me all the stuff. Oh, we also need the manufacturer, eh? We're running out of slots too fast. Because we also need to... Ooh, we also need to put this inscriber somewhere as well. So yeah, let's throw you down like here for now. Like that. This is all full. I guess for now, since we don't have any more Industrial Craft 2 machines, I'll put some machines here. Machines like the manufacturing and the inscriber. Again, at some point we'll probably have multiple inscribers instead of just the one. But for now, that works just fine. Also, it's like the redstone furnace super hard to make. Because one thing we don't have yet is an electric furnace. I mean, it's one thing that I would very much still like to have. Yeah, it still requires the machine frame, which makes it real expensive. So I guess we'll hold off on that for now. But we don't have an electric furnace. I guess we could make the one from like Industrial Craft 2 or something, right? But like, why is there oak trim here? But we don't have any kind of machine like that, which is a bit of an issue. I guess we'll move you for now as well. Still not sure where I'm going to put that, but that's fine. We'll find spaces for a lot of this stuff. Like some of the Farmcraft stuff and the immersive engineering stuff. We'll go elsewhere, as well as the water wheel. We've got to put that somewhere as well, right? Just checking for any more machines that we might have. Don't know what we're going to do with this freaking thing as well. That's just a pain in the backside. I do want to move these guys. The Tinker's Construct stuff. A bit dubious about moving the pattern chest there. It's got quite a few patterns in it. More than I think we can hold right now. And I'm just thinking of embedding these in the floor in front of the smelter. I think that could look quite cool. What's the plan for auto-crafting location? So, the plan right now, at least for, like the idea here is probably we'll put like interfaces either beneath or above these machines, thus allowing the applied logistics system to interface with them and auto-craft. I might put some of like the crafting CPUs in the center here. It depends how much space we have, really. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. The pattern chest should keep its patterns when you move it. I don't think they drop. Really? Really? Is that true? That feels like it might not be true. I'm willing to try it. So yeah, like over here, we'll just do probably, there are 4 of these, right? So we'll do, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4. How do I want this? No, that's not right. Is it? I want to have the... No, oh, I got it. Nice. I want to have the part builder next to the pattern chest, right? $100 on it, Isaac, if I'm right. You owe me $100? I'll take it the other way, in that if you're wrong, you owe me 100... what's the most expensive dollar right now? You owe me 100... I don't know. American dollars. I'm glad I didn't take that bet. It does work. They don't lose their contents when you break them, which is quite nice. All right. Kapow. Nice. So those are nice and easily accessible. Isaac owes me $100. I'm pretty sure we agreed on Venezuelan dollars, right? Like those are the ones that we're transferring. If so, I will I'll set up the transfer, don't you worry. All right. So, we've also got to find a place for our combustion heater and our condenser as well. Those ones are also machines that need to be placed somewhere at the very least. So, this is looking a bit messy, isn't it? The next thing that we really need to work on, I think, is trying to find a place to put, like, how we're going to generate power. Like, we've got these windmills, obviously, which work, but they're a little bit big and also require, like, a lot of space to work. So I'm not entirely certain how I want to set this up. It'd also be nice if we could use end-dryer conduits. We still don't have a painting machine, which kind of sucks, so we can't really use them just yet. I think for now, I'm going to do something that's going to look pretty awkward. Even more awkward maybe than this. Yeah, let's move this. I'm also going to move this for the time being. I'm going to put this inside the cube, inside the center dome. So I'm going to put this like here for now. And then what I'm thinking is if we just kind of put these on the roof out here. Like I say, it's not going to look great. I think that works, right? Yeah. It's not going to look great. But it works. It doesn't even work really, does it? Because we need to... maybe I should push them back by 1. Very temporary, chat. Very temporary. Like, can you connect to there? I'm going to assume no, right? Because you suck. Yeah. You suck. I guess in that case, then, what we're going to do is make it even worse by doing like this. There we go. Perfect. I guess we don't need this one, right? Oh, we might need one further down, but we definitely don't need one there. Excuse me. How does a wind turbine work indoors? Don't question it, okay? It just works. It's not one of those questions that science can answer. Of course that doesn't work. So now, I think this goes far enough to where we could, in theory, just do... Oh gosh, it's gonna be horrible. I think this will work. Like, I think this is close enough. Yeah. They've got quite the reach on them, these guys. And then we'll just do, like... this for now. And set up the hell for me to walk through. Yep. Yep. Again, temporary. Temporary. So are these working? I don't think this is working. I forget which... I don't know which machine it is that's the wrong way around here. Is it like this? Do I need to import to the red? Import. Insert to the red? Maybe? No. Gosh dang it. Stop! Stop! Or is it this that's wrong? Because yeah, I don't remember. I think this might insert on the... Oh, it's been too long. I don't use IC2 enough. I think this might legit work. No. Oh! Why does this not work? Maybe it's this, so it goes into the yellow and out through the red. And then if that's the case, I'm assuming that this is the same, in that it goes in through... Excuse me? How does this not work? Have I not tried every permutation here? This makes no sense. Unless no power is being generated. This makes no sense. Because I've tried, this back box has got inputs on both sides. It's got inputs on the green and on the white. I've tried inputting to both the red and the non-red. Maybe the red is the outlet, but I've tried that. Like if I move, so like right now, the idea would be that power comes into the red, goes out of an orange, and then goes either into the green or into the white, right? But no power's going in. We can swap this so the power goes into the yellow and out through the red. Still doesn't work because now it's going into the yellow, out through the red. I guess it could go out through the red into the white. Am I losing it, chat? Transformer is in through the dot. This is not something that should take so long. How? How do I mess it up? Has he made this work without the mechanism cube? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Daffel. You are a genius. You are a master. And I am a moron. You gotta use the mechanism cube, chap. Oh, I'm so mad. Gosh dang it. You need the mechanism cube to transfer the power. Otherwise, you're trying to transfer redstone flux into RF, and that doesn't work. It doesn't work on its own. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Okay. This is fixable. So in that case, then let's put the mechanism cube like here for now. We'll have everything come out of the mechanism cube. I still don't know which way is in and which way is out when it comes to the these two here, but we'll figure that out in a second, I guess. Now, so there we go. That is what I wanted. So now power is entering there. Good stuff, good stuff. We then want to have power coming out. We kind of need another relay here, don't we? Because obviously these can't connect now. They have to connect to a relay. So we need to have like, instead of this here, we need to have like a relay here instead. Like that. That's not going to transfer power. But maybe that will work. Nah, that's optimistic. Doesn't work. I wish this would go away. There we go. That does now allow us to connect up to here. I guess in that scenario... Oh, it's going to look bad, chat. It's not going to look good. In that scenario, we'd have to do something like... this, maybe? No, wait, what am I doing? Mario DZEU16 I apologize for the lack of sound that played. I'm assuming the notification popped up. But thank you very much indeed, my friend, for the subscription. 2 months in a row. Thank you very much indeed, my friend, for coming back for a second month. The support means a whole heck of a lot. Feel free to use those emotes in the Twitch chat. Apologies for the mess of a stream that you've arrived at today. So my thought process here is that I'm being an idiot, and we can instead just do like this. Like, I don't have to connect everything to this, and then we can just run from here with IC2 cables along to this, right? Like this will work. He's done it. He's done it. He has done it. Okay, so power's in the back box at least. We do need more insulated cables to connect all this up. Don't think one's going to do it. Also, I would like to sort by number of items, please. So yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter where we connect here, right? Like this will work just fine. It's not going to blow up my machines. Cool. So these guys have got power. The mass rate doesn't just yet, but that's fine. We can fix that in the future. Yeah, no, this is not fine, because we really want this to be facing in such a way that the machines can use the reserve power, right? So we want to do it like that. So the power goes in at the back there and then comes out at the front if needed. So it just kind of acts as a bit of a buffer. We could have moved this a closer, I guess, but that's fine. This works. Again, these are not set up yet, which is not great, but we can fix that. That's fixable in the somewhat near future. So now that that's taken care of, holy heck, that took longer than it should have. Jeez. What else do I need to do? I need to hook power basically to everything else here. And I think we're going to do that using energy conduits from Enigmatica, because these are the best conduits, right? Like that. And then we'll just kind of run them along the floor and connect them up that way. What do I need for more energy conduits? Oh, that was wishful thinking. I really thought that we'd be able to just have them, but apparently not. AA43 as well, thank you for the bits, my friend. Support me to a whole heck of a lot. So I know I've got some clay. No, I thought I had some in that thing over there. Can you automate clay production? Yeah, we definitely could. It would mean automating cobblestone, which we've done. Now that I think about it, we've got a cobblestone generator in a block, this thing right here. From there, we'd have to go to some form of crusher. We could use the hammers from X-Compressum to automatically turn the cobble into gravel, and then again gravel into sand and sand into dust, and then have the dust automatically go into, please die. There we go. Have the dust automatically being pumped into here, which a hopper would do just fine. Put like the sink to have water being pumped automatically into the wooden barrel. It wouldn't be a difficult thing to automate, honestly. Hey Pixel, how's it going? Welcome, 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 my friend. Hopefully you're on a good day. So yeah, we could definitely do it, and we should do it, honestly. Like, we do need a lot of... Also, it'd be nice to just have the sand and gravel automated, right? It's a case of figuring out where we're going to put it, though. Doctor Who 987, thank you very much indeed, my friend, for the Twitch Prime subscription. Can we get some caffeine sellouts for Doctor Who in the Twitch chat, please? Support me to a whole heck of a lot, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. So, energy conduits. There we go. Nice. Actually, smell that now, right? Cool. Yeah, thanks, man. Did I mention I got a stream deck the other day? I've been using it the last few streams, and it's quite nice. I got this thing. I'll show it to you guys without breaking it, hopefully. This little guy right here from Fresh. I was going to say from Elgato. They didn't send it to me. I paid for it on Prime Day. You mentioned that you ordered it. Yeah, it's quite nice. So now I've got 3 dedicated buttons that I can use to post messages in the Twitch chat. Like if I just press a button, it sends out the caffeine sellout emotes. Like I don't have to tab out and type them in, which is quite nice. Very nice, in fact. Shows it stream breaks. Hopefully it doesn't. Here you go. Just scattered lines. A dedicated spam button. It's true. I've also got one for high. Press the high button. It sends a high. And derp as well. It's got a derp button. A dedicated spam button. Oh. You guys like spam? Like the manufactured pork and ham product that comes in like a can? You like that? Spam? I think it's pretty good. It's alright when it's fried. You know, you can eat that stuff raw? That's madness. We can do this in the other alloy furnace, right? Yeah. Iron and redstone. Wait, does it have to be iron powder? Please say no. It does. No, it can be hiding. It's nice. Okay. Yeah, other than that, I've got like switching between scenes. I can go to like the break scene without having to click away, which is also quite nice. I can mute my microphone, mute the game sound, all that kind of stuff with just a click of a button. It's not a sponsored spot, although I know it sounds like it. It's in here right now. I'm an idiot. In Korea, spam is crazy popular. I mean, I think it's pretty popular here in the UK. I don't know if I'd call it crazy popular by any stretch, but I think it is quite popular. Like, it's not a poorly sold, like, I don't think it's struggling to stay around, although I could be wrong. So for the last demo of my next pack, we're going to have a couple of streamers play together on one island to see how fast it can be beaten. Would you like to participate in that? The only problem is I can see... the only problem I can see for you is that you'll need to do a bit of catching up, as every stream... you'll need to do a bit of catching up every stream as you don't stream daily. You'll have to hit me up about that in the in like a Discord chat, Pixel. Like, let me know who's partaking and what kind of pack we're playing and stuff, and I will get back to you on that. Because if it's like an organized event, I can stream daily. It's not a problem. My goodness, this thing uses so much power. Who does Pixel? Pixel is the creator of Modern Skyblock 2, Modern Skyblock 3, Egg Block, and a myriad of other packs.